Hi guys, this is Kristen and I'm one of your MCC librarians, and today I'm going to show you some resources that you can use for completing your career research assignment for MCC Essentials. Now, one of the fastest ways that you can get into library resources that are specifically designed for your class is to go to your course in Canvas and then to go to the left-hand side menu over here and look for the link that says MCC Library Resources. Clicking on that link is going to take you to the research guide that we've put together for career research. And there are a couple of sources here that I want to spend a little time discussing. The first one is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. This is put together by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, and it provides a lot of information on careers from multiple fields and gives you an idea of the training required, the outlook, as well as the salary and some other information. So let's say that I was looking for information on a career as a registered nurse. I could browse to that a few different ways. I can use the categories for occupation groups over here on the left. So I'm looking for nursing and click on healthcare. Provides me with an overview of that subgroup, and then I can scroll down to find registered nurses. And this right here will give me a very brief overview of education required as well as salary. But if I click on the link, that will take me specifically to the page for registered nurses and will give me an overview here of education required, average salary, the number of jobs, also the growth rate for that job. And I could also click here to watch a short video that describes much of the same information. And I can scroll down and find further information such as similar occupations. Maybe you're thinking about, doing something else in the medical field, and that can help you find that. You can also browse the occupational handbook by going to the A to Z index. So if I want to go to registered nurse, I'm going to click on R, and I can find it right here in the list, and it's going to take me back to the same page. Likewise, I could always also go up here and search for registered nurse. Back on our career resources guide, you'll see that there are some other tabs here, such as how to find books and ebooks on the subject, some citation help, but we also have some information on careers that are specifically in New Hampshire, or jobs that are specifically in New Hampshire. Get an idea how the outlook is for your field here in New Hampshire. And one resource I want to look at specifically for you guys is Stay, Work, Play New Hampshire. All right. And here we want to go to work. It is good because while the occupational handbook that's put out by the U.S. government provides a broad overview of the occupation and projected growth and things like that across the country, this website can give you an idea of some of that information, but specifically within New Hampshire. So one good thing to look at here is to go to jobs and internships in New Hampshire, and we could go here and search for, say, graphic design. Click go, and this is going to show us some job postings within New Hampshire that we can then click on. And by looking at the job posting, you can get an idea of what companies are hiring, maybe where they're located, and also what type of experience is required. And depending on the listing, there may also be a bit of salary information available as well, all of which are valuable for your research. You can also search for internships within New Hampshire. And so I'm going to go ahead and search again with graphic design. Let's say that's my major and I'm interested in what's out there for that. And in the search results, you can see that there are a couple of internships. One is for fall 2020. You can see where it's located and the company that's hiring it. And similar to job descriptions, you can take a look at it and just, get an idea of the experience that's required and what employers are looking for in their future employees. All right. Listening today, guys, and I want you to remember that if you have any questions at all, you can always contact us and give us a call. We do check voicemails that are left for us. You can send us a text, email us, chat with us online, or make a virtual appointment to discuss something with us one-on-one in Navigate. Also want to mention that we've put together a guide on well-being in stressful times because what we're all dealing with right now is unprecedented and we're still dealing with it and working with it as best we can. So this is a good guide to take a look at if you're looking maybe to learn a bit about meditation, find some activities to do at home. There's information here for all age groups, so I encourage you to take a look at it. And one last thing is our self-study resources guide. We're all working from home to one degree or another right now, and especially when you're at home studying, it can be a little tricky. So we've put together this guide to help you find assistance on studying in the various subjects. So you can find subject-specific information here, as well as some study tips for working from home, studying from home. And I also want to mention that all of you have access to online 24/7 tutoring through Smart Thinking online tutoring. And that's this service right here. And you can find the link to Smart Thinking when you sign into Canvas and go into any one of your courses. And just like the MCC Library Resources link, you will find a link to Smart Thinking online tutoring in that left-hand side menu. Also want to mention that tutoring services through MCC itself are still available in remote ways such as phone calls or Zoom sessions, and you can always sign up to talk with one of MCC's tutors, and you can make an appointment with one of them through Navigate.